Clear takeoff, 30 left. Be Air Korea 123. All right, hello and welcome everybody. My name is your Sim CFI. Thank you for stopping by. Today we'll be looking at two packages that were sent to me by PU Air Korea. Something about this company you guys don't know is they're very underrated and very kind of unknown right now. We are offering, or not we, but they have actually generously given us a discount code. So if you use the code PUA10, your Sim CFI, you can save 10% on either this or their hot swappable FMS or anything on their website at all that you'd like to purchase up until September 26th. As well, if you guys want other discount codes down below, there's tons of discount codes you guys can look for. Contrail, ProDevSim, Tobii Eye Tracker, tons of them in the description down below, guys, to save some money. But today, I got an email about these arriving, and they arrived within like a day. And I know my good buddies CST Gaming and FO Pilot Depth also got some as well. We'll be taking a look at both of them. I don't remember which one is which, but we're going to start with this one. And once again, I'd like to say thank you for PU Air Korea for sending me these to review. And a company I believe is a little unknown and a little underrated, so be sure to check out their website. They have a lot of cool stuff, and you can save 10% with the link down below. So let's open up the box. In all honesty, I've already opened this because I just couldn't wait, but I wrapped it back up. You get a card saying what this product supports. I'll let you guys pause and read that. And you take off the foam. First off, the box is a very nice kind of like matte finish purple. It's a very nice box and packaging. We'll take out the piece you want to see first. It comes nicer wrapped. This is me when I rewrapped it. Look at that. We have an Airbus light panel switch. I wouldn't even know what to call it. They call it the PLT. And you can see if I can hit the switches. I'll put the mic close so you can hear each switch position. Very nice solid clicks. I had felt these at the FS Expo when I met PU Air Korea in person, and I believe that this is a higher quality product than what I was shown. I just turned the light on for you guys, you can see a bit better. In my opinion, this is much higher quality than what we felt at the Expo, and I think I'm not alone in that. CST Gaming, if you guys know who that is, has told me that they used injection molding to make this work as well. So it's not 3D printed, it's actually like a nicer piece. And it just, it's not that big. It's about, it's about maybe a little bit bigger than a mouse. This is a Death Adder V2 for comparison. So it's very form factor. So if you're looking for just a switch panel for your lights, or you can map these to anything really with MobiFlight. But if you're looking for some light switches that work right out of the box for your desk, and you're not in not a whole like full flight sim cockpit, this will do the job for you. It also includes, if I move this to the side, a not charging cable, but a cable to obviously make it work. It's a USB to a USB-C. Put that back. I have a million of those now. And it also includes a stand, which I actually think is a very nice feature, a nice touch. They could have just left it to this, but they actually included this little stand. And what it looks like when you kind of erect it is like that. And you'll notice this little circle bit can be moved in basically 1, 2, and 3 positions. So you can get pretty good mobility from that, and it's all magnetic. So you take the circle at the back, the tiny circle there, and it sticks, and you can just mount it. You can mount it any way you like. So I'm probably gonna mount it like this, where I bend it back, forward, and now you have this little kind of piece where it just sits. and you can use it. So what I've noticed using it with the stand, it does move. So if it was a bit weightier, that'd be kind of nice. What I'm gonna do though is I'm most likely gonna put Velcro tape on this, and I'm gonna Velcro tape it to the top of my Winwing Airbus FCU and EFISs over there. That'll probably be the solution that I'm gonna choose for myself. But anyways, we're gonna put this to the side because we have another box. We'll put this kind of in the frame just over there on the side. So the other box, you kind of saw the first one. I guess we should make it the correct way because right now it's upside down. There we go. Put that corner for you. Next one, as I unbox this, you see it says nice PU Air Korea logo at the top as well. Just trying to get this box open there. Throw that to the side. No card in this one, which I found kind of strange. This time we get 2 charging cables. More on that in a second. I'm going to put that to the side for now. And of course, on this side we get the stand once again, and on this side we have another piece. Open that up. You guys guessed it, we have the 737 PLT system light switch panel. And it even includes that little, I forget what it's called, but the, you know, the all-in-one drop is what I'm going to call it. So you can put your landing lights, if you want to put your landing lights on, off, on, and that's how that works. Some 37s have 4 light switches, and this looks a bit different. I kind of wish they could have done something that looked a little bit more like the real one, but hey, the function is there, and that's all that really matters. The other thing is I'm noticing on this while using it, this springs up, which is, you know, what it's supposed to do, but it kind of blocks your ability to use this switch a little bit. You kind of have to move this down, and at least for my hands, but you get strobe positions, everything kind of works, and everything is plug and play with one USB-C. You turn it on with the little switch, use the PU Air Connect software, and it'll just work. The reason we have 2 cords, let me actually get the stand out really quick, but the reason we have 2 cords is PU Air Korea has actually included a tiny little extra panel, which is kind of a nice little touch. Let me go ahead and put this on its stand as well. There you go, and I'll get both of them out here. I'll kind of do the same thing so you guys can see them there. Now, real quick, I'm going to notice that someone might comment that these are a little off. You'll notice in 737s, sometimes the older ones, they'll have switches that are a little kind of off center. So that's kind of okay. They're a little spinny, whereas I wouldn't think they would be rolled, but I could be wrong. Whereas the Airbus one have more of a seated position. They do still spin, but they're a bit more seated, and they're a bit harder to turn once they're in their position. Lastly, though, let's bring about the part that they added for an extra. You can have I think they call this the cabin switches. So, take that out of this little packaging there. You have a tiny, tiny, tiny little no smoking and seatbelt sign. I'll let you hear this with the microphone. So they added a little tiny one. I have one complaint with this. I haven't even used it, but I have one complaint with this. This takes USB-C. This requires an additional USB-C cable separate from this USB-C. I kind of really wish they could have had like one of those Winwing. You know how the EFIS connects? Let me show you over there. The EFIS connects to the FCU with a little connector wire. I really wish we could have kept or did something like that, because now we have to have 2 USB ports to run this and that. In all honesty, I'll probably stream with this once, but I need the USB ports for other things, unfortunately. But it's nice that they've included this for me to review for you guys as well. So you get a seatbelt, no smoking sign, if you'd like that as well. Now again, these are all switches. You can map these to just about anything using MobiFlight. You can map this to your, you know, starter, ignition, whatever. You could do anything you want with it in different planes too. It doesn't have to be the 37. But with the PU Air Connect software, they come configured to work with all your, you know, beloved airplanes, the Phoenix, the PMDGs, all that kind of stuff. So let's get these guys in the sim. We'll probably show you the 37, and then we'll maybe show you the Airbus at the end. But they do the exact same thing, but we'll go for it. All right, guys, we're all loaded up in the Phoenix. I had to change from the 37 to the 321 just because I'm in 24, and the PMG and the iFly were not playing nice with me. Anyways, we have the light panel all working, and I've just kind of, I didn't Gorilla Tape or anything. I just kind of put the mount on top of the Winwing EFISes, or FCU and EFIS. That's the Winwing EFIS and FCU. You can find it on their website. Absolutely amazing piece of kit for the price as well. Is very good. But anyways, if we go up to the overhead panel here, you can see this is the light panel in question. And if I go to off, retract, it's a bit, I probably will have to tape it because this moves a bit too much. Off, retract, on. Let's try it on the desk. That's a bit better on the desk, but you guys can't see it, so I'll put it back up here for the time being. I have to mount it, but everything works. And all I did was put that down for a second. All I did was download this software, which I've had it from before. This is the PU Air or PU Connect. Before the game is started, before you start the game, go to the WASM, install both of these. Install one of them if you only play one sim, but if you play both like I do, then install both, and then start the sim. Make sure you have no updates to do as well. And then once you turn that little switch on at the back and it's plugged in, you should get a PLT A in green. And I didn't have to press anything. Everything, you just load in your Phoenix and it all works. And the 37 is the same if you're doing 2020 as well. Some products aren't supported in 24 just yet from either the developer of the airplane or the software PU Connect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're like me, or you like to get your hands off of the mouse and keyboard as often as possible and just use the real stuff, this will make your life a little bit easier, especially if you're doing it for a desktop simulation. Again, it's the size of a mouse, so you can basically put it anywhere. And with this awesome stand, little quick magnetic stand was a really smart idea, I think. I just wish it was a bit more weighty, but you can tape it or do anything you want to keep it planted while using it. Real quick, I don't think the 37 is 1-to-1, but this one seems pretty good. I mean, all the switches are exactly where they're supposed to be. It does have lighting as well. I don't believe the lighting, I don't think the lighting affects the actual panel. It just stays on, or you can turn the lighting off, I guess. But I could be wrong about that. But yeah, you could even use this in a full cockpit if you want to just install this part into it. It works really well right out of the box with the Phoenix. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys want to pick up anything from the PU Air Korea shop, there's a discount code in the description, PUA10, your SimCFI. You can save money on both the Airbus and 37 PLTs, the minimized overhead panel they sell, or their awesome CDU V2 with the hot swappable faceplates that I use in almost every stream. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.